My name's Alyssa Bertram, and I'm the CEO and founder of Easy Period, which is a subscription delivery service for organic cotton menstrual hygiene products. So we deliver your tampons and pads to your door, and then we donate on your behalf to delivering pads to girls in Kenya. When I think of woman, the word woman, what comes to mind is like powerful. Since I was small, I've always been surrounded by just really powerful women who I felt could just like handle anything, like throw anything at them and they'll figure it out. I was raised by a teen mom, so my mom had me when she was 17. The women in my life I've found have always been very resilient, so lots of curveballs coming at them, whether it's like financially or their living situation, their relationship status, and they were always just very resilient. So when I think of a woman, I think of someone who can kind of handle anything. My definition of woman is changing and expanding as I grow and learn more. Just because you're biologically female doesn't mean you necessarily identify as a woman. And that's something that I didn't always know. Society's set up in such a way that we like things to be kind of really binary and clear-cut. So I kind of grew up thinking of things that way. And it's taken really educated people around me to let me know that just because you're biologically one sex doesn't mean that you necessarily identify with all aspects of that gender. Unfortunately, we as a society like things that we can understand, and it's easier to understand something if you put it in a box and just keep it really simple. But people are not simple, and people are complex and complicated and change over the course of their lifetime. So I definitely think gender is fluid and on a spectrum. Something that bothers me about feminism today is the judgment about, oh, well, if you don't do feminism this way, then you're not really a feminist. And I think that that mitigates the entire point of feminism, which is that women or people who identify as women should be able to live in the world the way that they want to and feel like they're treated equally. If we go in and make feminism this like one thing and anything outside of it just doesn't fit with feminism, I think that kind of is contrary to the entire idea. So to me, feminism is about choice, having the choice to be who you want to be and live in the world the way you want to and feel safe and supported in doing so. Unfortunately, people are often very afraid of things that they don't understand or things that they can't easily comprehend or that don't fit into what they're used to. But I think if we look back in history, when we've accepted those things that might have scared us or felt new and different, we've always progressed by doing so. I truly believe that you can only accept other people at the level that you've learned to accept yourself. So a lot of times people's aversion to things that are different is because they're scared to even accept who they are. It's important that people are able to self-identify and live out gender in the way that they choose, because it's your way of interacting with the world and being in the world, and nobody should have sanction on that. Easy is a subscription delivery service where you can order your menstrual hygiene products online and have them delivered to your door. Originally, I started this as something that was just a convenience factor. So I started doing some homework. My background's healthcare research, and so I was looking up like the history of the tampon and how it's changed over time. And I started to learn that this industry is really dominated by these key corporations, and that unfortunately they aren't transparent about the ingredients of their products. And so as I dug deeper, I started to learn that there were alternatives out there that I wasn't aware of, so organic cotton options. So I myself switched to using those products, and then I felt that people should know this information. So our service became organic only. So we deliver safe products to your door, and then we donate on your behalf to delivering pads to girls in Kenya, where there's a huge lack of access to products. In my opinion, anytime a person's experience is relegated from the media and from everyday conversation, it kind of devalues that experience. And I think menstruation is one of those things that for a long time was never talked about, was just kind of shunned, and it was like, keep it quiet, hide your tampons on the way to the bathroom, make sure you don't leak, all of this stuff. Denying someone's experience like that is very harmful. By coming out and talking about it and saying, hey, this is a normal thing. Every person who menstruates will eventually begin menstruating, and let's discuss this. Let's be aware and open about it. Ending that shame empowers women, no doubt. You feel connected to other people who are going through the same thing. You don't feel like you're suffering alone. It's just like any other issue that needs to be talked about. We are communal people. We need to feel like we're in it together.